Some of my grandkids told me the other day that I didn't understand them. Me! They said that about me! And then they rolled their eyes. Oh, the horror! So I decided I'd teach them a thing or two. I'm going to do a video about the Gen Z slang that they use. So a while ago, I got myself a bucket so I could finally carry a tune. This bucket is no help. It's got, I don't know if you can see that, it's got a little hole in it. So I'm still working on that. But I'm going to use the bucket today, and I'm going to put in these slips of paper that I've already done that have words and phrases that the kids use all the time. So I'm going to pull out a piece of paper, and I'm going to read it and give you the definition. Easy peasy. Now, I have no idea what's on those slips of paper. None at all. Okay, let's get started. All right, let's pick up the first one. Oh, what's this? I should put my glasses on, I guess. Oh, 67. 67. Oh, you know what? That's 6'7". My grandkids say that all the time. And you know what? I was in the produce department squeezing lemons one day, and some random kid came up to me and yelled, 6'7". Like, what the heck? So basically, 6'7". Well, 6'7", 67. It's an age. But there's also another 6'7" that I know, and it has to do with Gladys. Let me explain. I know Gladys from bingo. I don't go very often, but she does. It's a religion for her. She's hardcore. She even keeps bingo daubers in her purse. Emergency bingo daubers. And it's not a bingo emergency, any emergency. Apparently she was out and about one day and something happened, and she said, "Oh, I wish I had a bingo dauber." And since then she carries them in her purse, and she has a lucky cardigan. Now, even though I don't go a lot, anytime I'm there, Gladys sees me and she's like, "Perdie, Perdie!" She calls out wildly, "Come sit with me." And it's not a suggestion, it's do it. She thinks I'm good luck, and considering I never win anything at bingo, she seems to win a lot. Now, this whole 6'7" thing with Gladys is a code. Now, I did a video about the secret Canadian code. You should go watch it. So this is the secret bingo code. And as long as I've known her, she's been using this. Maybe the Gen Zers got it from her. Now, that actually makes sense. Apparently, Gladys was way ahead of her time. So now you're wondering, well, what does 6'7" even mean? Okay, so if Gladys is locked in on someone across the hall and whispers, 6'7", it means somebody's cheating. And it's usually Donna. Donna and Gladys go way back. They have some history. Now, if Gladys is just getting back from the snack table, it means they're almost at an Nanaimo bars. And there's another use she has, that's a new one. When Roger comes in, she sits up straight, and she smiles, and she says to me, 6'7". It's the way she says it, like, hubba bubba. Okay, now I will grant you, Roger is devilishly good looking. But I have heard, rumor is, I've heard around the grapevine, that he's a bit of a player. Anyway, so there's some other uses for 6'7". Could mean someone has taken her favorite parking spot, and it could be that they're out of toilet paper in the ladies' room. Context. Just depends on the context. Gladys's bingo code is way ahead of its time. Okay, we're going to do another one. I'll take this one out. Okay, what do we got here? RIZZ. Oh, that's easy. RIZZ. Ritz crackers. The grandkids love them, and so does the old guy. But it's Ritz, not RIZZ. The old guy. Every Thursday, he and Jimbo go and play bridge. Now, Jimbo is a neighbor, and he's a widower. They go over to Judy and Carl's place. And I think Jimbo and the old guy go less for the game and more for the snacks. Ritz crackers with that spray cheese on it. Oh, gross. So I know what you're thinking. Grandma Perdie, why don't you play bridge with the old guy? Well, I'll tell you, my brain doesn't do bridge. My brain can barely do euchre, and I've been playing euchre since I was a teenager. Okay, maybe I grew up in the epicenter of euchredom. So did the old guy. Anyway, oops, got a hair. So Pops and Fluff used to love playing euchre. They would play with friends and us kids and relatives, everybody. But Fluff had a euchre quirk. Oh, say that 3 times fast. Euchre quirk, euchre quirk, euchre quirk. Yeah, so she and Pops had to sit the way of the bathtub. Every time, no discussion. Anyway, as for euchre, well, I forget what's Trump. I forget the left and the right bowers all the time. Renege, accidentally. What else? Oh, I don't know what people have played. I get distracted. I lose interest. Oh, it's just a disaster. And it drives the old guy nuts. I'm telling you, bridge with Jimbo is much more relaxing. Oh, 52 pickup. Looks like it's time to move on or clean up that mess. Okay, we're going to do one more. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Sky by die. Sky by die? Sky by D. Okay. All right. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Skibidi. Skibidi? Whoa, wait a minute. Isn't that when you... But, it's when you get... how do I say this nicely? It's when you get intestinal trouble. You get the skibidis. You know, it's like when you go back for your Aunt Edna's potato salad, like third helping of potato salad, that's been sitting out all day in the hot sun at the family picnic. In fact, my younger sister, Helen, everybody just calls her Hel, take from that what you will. Well, Hel is a lawyer, very successful. If anybody can win your case, she can. When we were kids, she would argue about anything. One day, she argued that water wasn't wet, and won. Well, one case she had this guy. He got the skibidis from eating potato salad at a church picnic. Poor guy. It was really bad. He had to go to the ER. He had intravenous fluids and stuff. Not good. Anyway, Hal said, excuse me, that 3 of the jurors were very sympathetic. They really knew what was going on. You know what's worse, though, than getting the skibidis from potato salad? Putting raisins in that potato salad. Raisins. Now, while I'm talking about Hal, I'd like to show you a book that I wrote. It is called, whoops, hitting my mic there, Life with Hal. Now, when I told Hal that I might be doing, or I was going to be doing videos, but I might mention her from time to time, oh, she got her finger up and she was just about to say, because sometimes I can read her mind, if you do, I'll sue you from here to oblivion. But she didn't. She stopped for a second and she thought, and then she said, okay, not a bad idea. Good publicity. Anyway, the book's available wherever books aren't sold. Anyway, I guess the grandkids love bathroom humor. In fact, one of them takes after their dad in particular. When he was little, if you said the word fart, he would fall down on the floor laughing his head off. Anyway, it'd be really nice if in the comments you might put some of the things the kids say these days that you don't like or you don't understand or that drive you crazy. Because I know some of these things drive me crazy. And I'm going to put up there, I don't know, wherever it goes, another video that you might like to watch when this one's over. But this isn't over yet, so don't click off. Hey, let's keep the laughs going. Well, I think that settles it. The grandkids were wrong. I do understand them. But do they understand me? Anyway, I might have to do this again, and or not. So in the meantime, 23 Skidoo. I don't know if I patch this. What do you think? Ah! See you next time.